Hey you guys, it's Marianne, and I wanted to introduce you to week 7. So as always, please click content, and that way you'll get the full scope of what you guys got to do. So anyways, here's checklist 7, so that way hopefully it'll be easy for you to be able to remember what you got to do. So the synthesis paper. So this is going to be a little different than what you have had to do before, but because you did the cemetery project, where you take one fact and another fact and come to a conclusion, we're going to be doing the synthesis paper where we do the same thing. So remember back in the day, well, not that far away, but I had you guys annotate 2 texts for each week, the first 5 weeks of our course, and that's where the 2 texts are going to come into play now. So there is an 8-minute video to introduce this to you. Yes, it's a little detailed, but it will help you understand what the synthesis paper is and what it's not. But the main thing is you're going to take the 2 texts from that theme. The first one is education. Whatever 2 texts you read, you're going to pretend that the authors are at a cocktail party and they're talking. They're talking about their own ideas. They're not talking about just their text, because that's old and we already talked about that. Well, I'll just let you watch the video, and you're going to rise above the nitty-gritty storyline of their text. You're going to rise above it and glean their philosophy, their values, their ethics from that story, and then have the 2 authors talk about that. And then it's going to be synthesizing, and that's why they're called synthesis papers. It's not going to be something that's spelled out, and it's not going to be a summary blown up of their texts. We already did that with article reflections. So anyways, there's a video. It's 8 minutes. The rubric is here, and then here, let me pull over here. So this is the synthesis paper rubric. It says in the video that you're going to do 5, but you guys are doing 3. There's a sample synthesis paper here, which is, where did I put that? Do I have it there? No, I don't think so. But anyways, you have a little preview here. I have, again, a video, but it just goes into why. It gives examples of, so you guys are going to do storyboards. Here's an example. But I'm sorry, let me go back up to like student example 3. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to do some sketches. So this is worth 25 points, and you're going to do some sketches either there, and then I have some students go kind of all out, which is actually kind of cool. Aha. So some students use storyboard that, and then they create this dialogue of the 2 authors talking at a bar. And you can be so creative, and I know you're going to be able to do the sketch first, and then it will help you rise above their actual text. And I'm sorry for going on. I'm just excited because he's pretty cool. MLA format, you are given the where is it? Where did I put that? Oh, here it is. So you're going to take a look at this video. You can watch this video right here, and you'll watch the video. Then you're looking at this MLA format, and you're going to find fault. You're going to find fault and just list the 10 problems with this paper, however way you can get it to me in the Dropbox. So that's pretty easy. And then I'm introducing you to our second essay. So here we are with the second essay. This is the rubric. It's about the environment. It's ramping you up. You could have gotten away with a 5-paragraph essay in This I Believe. I would have made mention of it, but we're going to ramp you up beyond the 5-paragraph essay, which is 1,200 to 1,300 words, which is approximately 5 pages double-spaced. So we're going to ramp you up, and how you go beyond the 5-paragraph essay is to write a 2-paragraph introduction, write a 2-paragraph conclusion. These are optional, just very optional. Your body paragraphs, one could be a summary of a situation, a modern day situation, and then you go into your claims. It could be a definition or a historical perspective that you have to allow the audience to read first and then totally understand what's going on. You can use Rachel Carson's texts as one of your texts if you want, no problem. The Fable for Tomorrow actually came from her landmark text called Silent Spring. I think I have the book think it's over here or in my other bookcase. I should just give you a visual. But anyways, you're going to talk about our relationship with the environment. You could talk about how we're, on that discussion board, you guys talked about how you composted, you recycled, you repurposed, or repurposed, recycled, composted, or reused. And so think about that. That was my little baby introduction to this essay after we read Rachel Carson. So it is kind of a long, but it gives a long rubric, but it kind of gives you an idea of what you might want to write about. So I even put in my experience, dirt bike riding up in Rose City as my background, my introduction to how the dirt bike riding affected the environment, So anyways, there's a few videos, and we're going to do the same process as last time. So we're going to do the brainstorming, but we're going to do the brainstorming a little differently. I'm so excited. So you guys are going to go, oh Lord, where did it go? Let's see, where did the brainstorming go? Is it here, 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 here? Shoot, I don't know if I have this here. But anyways, you guys are going to help each other brainstorm, and it's called Round Robin. And what it does is you go on a shared Google document that all of you can edit, and you're going to brainstorm. You're going to do that video about brainstorming, and you're going to come up with some topics that you're thinking about doing. And you're going to list 3 of them on this shared Google Doc. And then you're going to read other people's ideas, and you're going to suggest to them, hey, I just saw this article, you might want to check it out, or hey, you could interview this person, or hey, you could interview me because I'm kind of very knowledgeable about what you're talking about, or hey, you might want to consider going into this direction, or hey, did you know that this is going on in the world? So you're going to help them brainstorm and extend the direction of their essay. And if I could do it in person, I would, but you guys are going to help each other, and I hope you enjoy doing that. It's not on the discussion board, it's on a shared Google Doc, and how you add your suggestions to that person is by adding an annotated or a comment. Double click any word in there, brainstorming, and just add a little comment. So that is that. And I will I'll have a video to introduce you to the actual essay as well. So you guys do have a little bit of time though, because I want you to take your time on the synthesis paper. I extended the deadlines just a little bit because I want you to do a good job on that synthesis paper, and you're probably going to have some questions. Do that video. I'm here to help you if you want. Don't get too wigged out. If you totally bomb it, I will tell you, like, oh, Katrina, I was hoping you might do this because this is what we're really after. And of course, you could certainly do it. I'm not here to take away points. I'm here so you guys can get the best grade as possible. I want you to get as many points as possible for all of your assignments. So there is an annotated bibliography due as well. So do the brainstorming first. And then you're going to do the annotated bibliography. So you know what's going on, but do we really know what's going on? So go out there and do some research first. Go out there and check out how to find some information and write that annotated bibliography. Then you can go into your working thesis statement, because you don't know how you're going to prove it until after you go out there and see what's going on. So then do your working thesis, because again, you may change that thesis later on. All right, and then you'll do your rough draft. So the thesis statement isn't due until 8 days from now. I think it's a Tuesday. And then the rough draft isn't due until 2 days after that. So, and then we're going to actually use our book from now until the end of our semester. So we're going to read 2 essays. And that's another reason why I extended the deadlines, because the 2 essays might take a minute. One's really short and the other one's just medium length. So it has 2 texts. What do you think? What do you think about what the authors are saying, and what's your opinion? And just use textual support, pull in direct quotes or paraphrases from what the authors say, use their last name after you introduce their first and last name, and then post your first response by Friday. Practice your writing terms and practice your commas. And again, those aren't due until There's a test at the end of the semester. Just continue practicing these things. So I think that's it. The main thing is the synthesis paper. The next thing is the discussion board. The next thing is we're ramping you up for essay 2. And this helps you guys. Have a great day.